Who are you?
A Minecraft movie. A movie that has sparked great division online. Some people love it, some people hate it. Some people love that they hate it, and some people hate that they love it. So where do I fall amongst the crowd of people who's come and seen this movie? Well, I regret to say that I fucking loved it. It was awesome. Holy shit. It was so good. It was so fun. Like, it was bad, okay? It was just bad, right? But the writers knew that it was bad. This isn't like a cat situation where the writers were like, "Wow, this is so good." Or like an emoji movie situation where they take it too seriously. No, the writers knew exactly what kind of movie this is. And I kind of was starting to expect, like, to suspect that when the more trailers started to drop, and he said, "I am Steve," and you get to see the lady dating the villager. But I don't know. I've been scarred in the past. I've been burned before. But this one was different. This one was Minecraft. Oh, it is such a joy. You can genuinely tell that everybody who was like, all the actors loved this, just like loved working on this movie.
We do have a ball. Uh, and if I said that I didn't try to make them laugh while they were on camera and ruin a take once in a while, I'd be lying. And they would be too, because they've done it to me too.
Jack Black actually has played Minecraft. He actually likes Minecraft, has played it for a while now.
Oh. Hey, Jablonski!
One
Peace.
time I need satisfaction. You've had your way with me.
So, people complaining about, like, oh, Jack Black, why is he Steve? He isn't the greatest Steve. But also, people are complaining about how, they're casting all these people in shows like, oh, they don't understand the source material. How could you expect them to do a good job? Well, guess what? Jack Black understands the source material. Not that that carries over at all, like at all, in the slightest, except for maybe his enthusiasm.
The Nether.
I feel like his enjoyment of Minecraft did add to his enthusiasm in the role of Steve. But no, it just has this energy, this infectious energy, this indomitable, unsurmountable joy that I just can't, I haven't seen from like a movie in a very, 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 very long time.
And he's bringing all of his mustard sauce on this one.
Like maybe the Lego movie might be the last movie that I saw that has this level of just energy and joy, joyous energy. So I love that. I adored that about this movie. Um, the acting is pretty good across the board. You got the two younger kids. They're okay. They have their moments, but you can tell that they've got time to hone their craft. They're good, but they're not like superstars. The other three, however, Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and I am blanking on her name. Let me just pull it up real quick. Danielle Brooks. That's who it is. Okay, Danielle Brooks, Jason Momoa, and Jack Black are fucking awesome. They are just they are so good. They are Jack Black and Jason Momoa are overacting. Danielle Brooks is like giving a like an actually like a normal performance. But she's great. Her character is criminally underutilized. I think that the idea of having an animal friend as a part of the Minecraft group makes sense because you've always got that one friend who just wants to have a farm with like 27 dogs and 70 cats and llamas and cows and all the other mobs. And she is like supposed to be that kind of character, but she doesn't get enough screen time to really do anything. She tames a bunch of dogs at the end, and mentions some animal stuff during the movie. Like, she says, like, oh, whoa, that sheep is really weird. But yeah, she doesn't get enough. Criminally underutilized, I would say. Same with like Emma Myers, who played Natalie, which is the older sister of the main character, who isn't the main character, because Jack Black and Jason Momoa just fucking they snatch the spotlight and they run off together, holding hands and kissing. Um, Sebastian Hansen, Henry's character, or other way around. Sebastian Hansen's character, is supposed to be the main character, and his older sister, Emma Myers' character, Natalie. They're good. They're the ones that I mentioned earlier. They're good. I pulled up the IMDb. But Jason Momoa and Jack Black, wow. Garrett, the garbage man Garrison, played by Jason Momoa. And then, obviously, Steve Minecraft, played by Jack Black. They are so good. The overacting is just so splendid to see. It melted my brain in the theaters. This film melted my brain. I will never be the same after watching it. They are so gay for each other. There's a point, not a port. There's a point where they're literally 6ix9ing on the elytra wingsuits. I can't make it up. There's a part where they like almost kiss. There are a few parts like that. There's a part where like Jack Black is holding Jason Momoa, and they're like looking lovingly into each other's eyes. There's a part at the very end where Jack Black is like rubbing up against Jason Momoa during one of the songs. It is the gayest non-gay relationship I've ever seen in a movie. Which is saying something. I've seen quite a few. And I love it. I adore it.
Jack Black, could you please describe in great detail what it might be to ride Jason Momoa's back?
Here we go. When I was riding his back, it felt like an undulating mass of strong, powerful cobras underneath my loins. There was a hot musculature that can't be described. I don't know.
Only in song.
It felt funny.
Little slice of heaven. It's a little soft and a little hard.
Jennifer Coolidge is in it. She dates a villager. It is traumatizing. It is hilarious. Mostly because it's traumatizing, honestly. It really doesn't get that much screen time, but it's still pretty funny. There's a mid-credit scene, like during the credits scene, that kind of has them in it, and wow, it's just wow, perfection. They definitely fucked though. Like Jennifer Coolidge definitely gave that nitwit some bread. Let's talk about the main villain, Malgosha. Awesome. Just awesome. Malgosha is so over-the-top evil. Her backstory is so dumb. But I love it. I think, again, the energy from Rachel House's performance just elevates the what would otherwise be a pretty boilerplate villain to being legend. And of course, I can't talk about Legend in the Minecraft movie without mentioning some of the YouTube cameos. A lot of them take place early on in the film, and they don't have any like voice roles. They're all just at an auction with Jason Momoa's character while he's just fiending for an Atari. He just really wants this Atari. But no, the biggest one, the only one that I got, I didn't understand any of the other references. Like, I didn't know who any of these people were. But they do have, when the gang enters the village, they have a pig wearing a crown that walks across the screen, like it walks across the path where they're walking. And one of the characters, I'm pretty sure it was Henry, asked, "What is he, some kind of king?" And Jack Black just sticks his hand out and says, "No, a legend." And that got a lot of cheers from the audience, and I thought it was pretty good, like as a nice nod to Technoblade. Again, I never watched Technoblade or any of the other people who were in, but I know the legacy. I know the impact of Technoblade, and I know the tragedy of that passing was felt even beyond the Minecraft community. That was a very tragic event, just in gaming in general. But he's the only Minecraft YouTuber that I knew about before the movie. So it was nice that he got a nod. Should have had Pat and Jen in there, honestly. I should have been in there. I've mentioned Minecraft at least once on the Mongoose Racing stuff, so I think I deserved a spot. I could have said something like, "This is a mushroom." Yeah, I think I would have been pretty good in that role. So, on the topic of references and whatnot, you obviously got a lot of stuff that happens. They reference Herobrine. I'm not even shitting you. They kind of rework how the Enderman is. I don't hate it, honestly. I feel like I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, to be honest, but I feel like a lot of people probably kind of come away from it thinking like it was a stupid change, but having the Enderman like try to psychologically torture you as it's killing you is a cool idea. So what it does is it gets into your head and plays on your insecurities to sort of weaken you, I would assume, catch you off guard, make you an easier opponent. And what it does in the movie is it winds up going up against Henry. Henry faces off against the Enderman in the Woodland Mansion. Well, Jason Momoa and Steve are fighting the chicken jockey. Harry is looking for a part of the Orb of Dominance, the main MacGuffin of the film. And the Enderman corners him, and he's gazing into his eyes, something that Steve warned him not to do. And he sees visions of Dawn, Danielle Brooks' character, Natalie, Emma Maya's character, and his older sister, Jason Momoa's character, Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, and they're all like saying, "You suck, kid. You're not creative. We don't like you." It's not executed very well, but I do like the idea of an Enderman psychologically torturing its victims before killing it. I think that was fun. And they all have purple eyes. Their vision versions of themselves have purple eyes. But then Jack Black shows up, and he's like, "Kid, you'll never amount to anything." And he's got white eyes. And it's like, I appreciate that they referenced Herobrine, but did they really need to reference Herobrine? Yes, the answer is yes, they did, and I loved it. And, if you disagree, I'm sorry. I think you're wrong. What else to talk about? Oh, yeah, he says so many things, Jack Black. Jack Black's Elytra wingsuits, Hog Rider, Slime Block, the Nether. Oh, it just goes on and on and on and on. I feel like the movie does tread into what a lot of people were worried, like it was just going to be Jack Black describing Minecraft things. That happens a lot, but it doesn't get old for me. I can see that it could get like real sick. Some people could get sick and tired of this, but the energy that Jack Black brings to the movie elevates what would otherwise be just so annoying and overplayed, and turns it into something that I just eat up. I don't know. It rewired my brain. I feel like everything in my body, every ounce of my being, was expecting to hate this movie. Just absolutely hate it, but I loved it so much. And it won't be for everybody. I gotta say that. It will not be for everybody. There are people who are going to hate it, especially critics. I feel like people who are more critical than even I, and I do consider myself a critic, they're going to hate it. They're going to loathe this movie for its simplistic plot, its minimal character development, the fact that characters just get shoved aside. Technically speaking, like, it's not the best. But again, it just makes up for it with this carefree, joyous energy that it exudes. And I know I've said that a few times now. I cannot state it enough, though. Plus, okay, the real thing, the real deal breaker is if you are in a theater with people who get it, who are in on the jokes, the movie is going to go from a splendid time to an ethereal experience. Because the theater that I was in, they were like, every time he said something stupid, we'd be like, the nether, and the whole theater would clap, and then it was like, Chicken Jackie, standing ovation. It was just electric. It was electric, not like you, but it was electric. And I think if you get a theater like that, your experience is going to be so much better. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just so good. Oh, wait! God damn it! I didn't even mention that there's a character named General Chungus in it, who is also fruity as hell, and I love it. I swear, this has got to be like one of the gayest movies I've ever seen. But yeah, General Chungus, I don't know why. I think this movie was in production for like 10 years. That might explain why that's a thing in the movie. But yeah, that's it. It's just splendid. It's splendid and filled me with great joy. You know what else would fill me with great joy? And I mean just fill me to the top with great joy. You liking this video? Maybe even subscribing. Maybe even if you're feeling so generous enough, drop a cheeky little comment. Say something like, Scrooky Pookie's here to help you, Goombob. I don't know. Just something to think about as this video winds to a close. Final thoughts. I recommend this movie highly. I highly recommend this movie. Grab your friends, grab your loved ones, hold them dearly. Take them to the movie. This is a perfect date. You got a girl or a guy or a they them that you got your eyes on. Ask them out. Ask them out to see Minecraft. I could not imagine a better first date. On second thought, maybe. That depends, actually. Maybe don't take that one fully to heart. But if they seem like they would be the kind of person to enjoy a movie as ridiculous as this, then absolutely great first date. Great honeymoon date, I'd say. You know, you're celebrating an anniversary. 50 years of marriage. Go see the Minecraft movie. Go ahead. Can't recommend it enough. My final rating, I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give it an 88 on vibes. An 88 on vibes. I think that's what the kids say these days. I mean, I guess I am a kid. I don't even know what we say these days. 88 on vibes. Okay, bye.
La 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 lava.